Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Okay, warning. I had my eye done yesterday. Did your mom tell you?
She told me that it was happening. I don't remember if she told me specifically when.
Yeah. So these bright lights are killing me. So I might have to just play with my eyes closed.
You can play with your eyes closed in the dark.
Yeah.
That
Just
is
a warning.
absolutely fine.
I tried to turn this overhead light out, but then the glare from the computer makes it worse. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's
Yeah.
so bright in my eyes, but yeah, kind of struggling here. But
Well, it's a learn by ear day. So,
yes, it's a good thing because I don't have my eyes.
Morning.
good morning.
Morning.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
How's
Good
the
morning.
pain level for your eye?
Um, Yesterday was real rough. Like I had to come home and just keep my eyes closed. I couldn't open them at all. They burned, they watered, they hurt. I couldn't, the light was killing them. Like the light, I can't see real good. So I told Miriam I might have to just play with my eyes closed because the light bothers them. But I'm here.
You're here.
And
There's
But I'm
something to
here.
be said for that.
That's right.
All right. Looks like Carla's all professional again this morning. So, um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the entire A section, sort of review the big picture, and then we'll go back through kind of what we did and hopefully get it the rest of the way learned today. Make it that we're not competing here. And you would be really unhappy if I used that metronome mark. Just realized that anybody who's trying to look at my hand would be very, very unhappy. All right, that looks better. So we're going to do the 3 walking in notes and the first measure. So a little review for 1. Try that again for 1. If it's really rusty, the first note is E, first finger on the D string for 1. For 1. So the second measure starts on G natural. So we're going to put that together and do 2 measures for 1. Again for 1. Again for 1. starts on E, ends on F sharp. Ready, third measure. Third measure again. And what instrument you have, third measure. Again, third. And I feel like this so much leads to the fourth measure, so we're going to do the fourth measure right now as well. Fourth measure starts on G natural. Ready, and. Again, and. Again, and. So third and fourth measures together. Ready, and. Again, and. Again, and. Don't play it like I did that time. All right, from the beginning, trying to decide if we were ready. 4, 1. We'll do it again. 4, 1. One more time. 4, 1. All right, check it out for a second. So I'm going to kind of give it away and tell you that measure 5, the one we're about to start, is the same as spool measure 1, starting on A. So measure 5 sounds like this. So we're going to start at measure 5 right now. Ready, and. Again, and. And measure 6 is the same as measure 2. So it sounds like this. So just measure 6. Ready, and. Again, and. All right, 5 and 6 together. Ready, and. Very cool. Same thing. Ready, and. All right, so this next measure is about where we left off last time. So that would make it 5, 6, measure 7, I can count. Measure 7 starts on E. Ready, and. Ready, and. fourth position for the last two notes. Viola players, you're going to want to shift to third for the last two notes. Ready, and... Again, and... Again, and... So either way is fine. You can play open E or you can shift if you have an open E. I'd like to put those three measures together starting at measure 5. Ready, and... Again, measure 5. Again, and... Make sure everybody's with the program. Measure 7, E, F sharp, A, B, C sharp, A, E, F sharp. So if there's anything fuzzy, hopefully that cleared it up. So you've just played E, F sharp. The next note of measure 8, the first note of measure 8 is going to be an E. So we're going to do measure 8 starting on the E. Ready, and... Again, and... Again, and... Again, and... Alright, so let's do measure 7 and measure 8 together. So we're starting on E, that's an octave down from where we've been starting. Ready, and... There's our spots. Again, go. Again, and... Again, and... So I'd like to go back to measure 5. And so we'll do the second half of the A section, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where it's kind of like the beginning again. Ready, and... That looked pretty successful. Don't worry, we'll be doing it again. Measure 5. Ready, and... Cool. So we're going to start at the beginning. We're going to do the entire A section. And we're going to take a repeat. So we'll do the entire A section twice and see who's left standing. Or sitting, as the case may be. So when we go back, there won't be the little walk up. You'll finish and be right into that A G sharp measure. So beginning, For one. Good job. All right, so I'd like you to do it again. And I'm going to play not the same as you, so you can have the chance to tell if you really understand it or if you were just faking following what I was doing. Other than the fact that it looks like Carla's computer's having problems. So we'll give it a minute before I do that. All right. So I will play the 3 walk-up notes with you. And then once we hit the da 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 da, I will stop playing what you're playing and play something different. And we'll see if you're holding on to the melody or if we should play it another about 50 times. For one. That looks somewhat promising. All right, so we'll play the melody again with you. 3, 3, 4, 1. Yes? No? No, yes, halfway. All right. Although Linda, you're one behind, so I'm not surprised you've got the no face on. All right. We'll do it again. For one. so let me give you the overview of the B section, and maybe we can learn a measure or two. I will start on those last two notes in the A section so you can hear how it might fit together. So it mostly repeats like the A section did. There's some definitely kind of tweaky things that happen. So first full measure of the B section. Cello player. You probably want to start in second, A, E with your 4, C sharp with a 1, open A, and then shift to 4th. Since you will not have the convenient open E string that the violins will have. Violins, you get a lot of open strings in that new measure. All right, so we will try that measure a few hundred times. Ready, and... Again, 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 and... Blew that one up. Again, and... Again, and... Again, and... Again, and... You're welcome to play it in any octave that makes you happy. Violin players, if you're playing on this low A, you will be getting smarter and smarter, but later when the melody goes down, you won't have enough strings left. You'll be sad. So, by all means, play it in either octave, but just know that later, you have to get down to the A on the G string. And so if you've started that low, you're out of luck. All right, so hopefully that measure's hanging together. We're gonna add half a measure. So the next half of the measure starts on C natural. It's a little scale going down, starting on C natural. So we'll have the old measure plus a half new measure. Ready, and... Again, go. again, and. Again, and. So the next four notes. So the new measure in its entirety starts on C. All right, starting from the beginning of the second half, ready, and. Again, go. Again, and. Again, and. Good. So what I want to do is have you play those two measures. I'll play something different for two measures, and then play those two measures, and I'll play something different. And so we'll feed your head what's going to come next week. It'll be like a preview, and you'll be able to practice what we just did. So beginning of the B section, ready, and. Get ready to do it again. So here it comes now. So a little bit of preview of coming attractions. If you want to hear it in its entirety, it is on the website. I've got a whole post, learn to play Big Mon. And so I'm playing it on the violin, I'm playing it on the viola, I'm playing it on the cello. So if there's a place that you're like, I didn't get that, you can rewind me and play me slowly. And I will not be offended. Ideally next week we'll be able to finish the B section, but we'll see how long it takes. It takes however long it takes. This song is worth 25 points when you get it learned. So there are 3 learn by ear songs this year, worth 25 points each. And they will be posting 2 weeks apart from each other. So we're almost gearing up for the second one. Any questions? Now's your chance.
Yeah, I was totally lost.
Oh. Your bow's moving though, and it looked like you had it on the right string.
That's a plus, I guess.
That is a plus. You start with fuzzy, and then it can
Yeah.
get clearer. And you can listen to last week's class, and that'll help too.
Yes. Yes, I'll have to. I tried to find it and I couldn't find it.
It should be on YouTube. Just search Sound Explorers and last week's date.
I searched Sound Explorers and it came up with a bunch of old stuff.
Okay.
So I'll try to look again.
Well, maybe I didn't set it up properly. I'll double check.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day, Linda.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks,
Bye,
Mary.
Miriam. Thanks. Thank you, Miriam.
You're welcome.